by keeping this BMW. SPG said, the Special Protection Force said that it is for your protection. It's mandatory. He said, I am a ignorant man, not ignorant man. I don't need such BMW. Such a wonderful man with a lot of humility, without any political affiliations. Everybody likes it. And someone whose life was an inspiration to all of us. With this note, I call upon the. I would like to read the club mission along with me. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience. In which members are empowered to develop leadership and communication skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. I pledge. I hand over stage to presiding officer, and with a lot of heavy heart, I would like to tell that the last time we will be seeing as a presiding officer for this term. Of course, we will be seeing her more. I would like to welcome her very long.
Good morning, all of you.
Good morning.
My warmful greetings to each one of you. In life, we have many things to do. We dream a lot. We plan a lot. I want to do this, I want to do this. But sometimes, at the back of our mind, we thought that, is it possible? I have many other commitments as well. I have to do this, I have to do that, family commitment, other commitments. 6 months ago, I was also at the same dilemma, whether I nominate myself as a president for VTM or not. I thought a lot, I talked with senior members, I identified the challenges, I identified the roles and responsibilities, and at the end, courageously, I nominated myself as a president. And I would say that that was my best decision, because I had a very fruitful journey of these 6 months as a president of VTM Club. So I am very proud for this opportunity. Fellow members, I would like to say that in life you will also face some kind of dilemma. But I would suggest that instead of being in comfort zone or not choosing or coming out of the comfort zone, choose courageously and say yes to the opportunities that comes to your way. So with this thought, I am officially opening Vadodara Toastmasters Club meeting number 346. Okay, moving ahead, we will be having guest introduction. So, sir, you have to come over here and tell your name and how you came to know about this club. Please welcome.
Good morning, Toastmasters.
Good morning.
My name is Rutunj Parik, and this is my second time at VTM as a visitor. And I am pursuing, I am a software developer and pursuing my masters from Charles University as of now. And I plan to join VTM soon. Not this year, it is not possible, right?
Yes,
No. Yeah. So you have to introduce yourself, your name, where are you from, and how you can join this club.
Okay. So my name is Jamie Dhar, and I am from basically Ahmedabad, but still from 2008 I am in Vadodara, and I am having almost 23 years of experience in engineering industry. Out of that 14 years I am working in L&T technology services. So what we generally do is packaging engineering. So wherever you go to supermarket and you see lot of packets, like something packed in plastic pouch, glass bottles, plastic jars, metal cage. So you may wonder like how these products are getting packed. So that wonder we are doing in our organization. And I am having 2 daughters and a wife. Thank you. Vishal is my friend, so he is always talking about Toastmaster, and he always asks me to join and see the sessions going on here. So today I am here to witness this session. Thank you.
Next, we have Book of the Week. So please welcome Toastmaster Shruti for Book of the Week.
Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and esteemed guest. Today, I'm going to review this book called Let's Talk Money by Monica Helen. So this book was a gift to me by my organization on Women's Day last year, and it has impacted me a lot on my thinkings on money management. So as human beings, we focus only to earn wealth. We do not give much importance on how to manage the money. So do you remember Sushil Kumar from Kaun Banega Crorepati season 5 who won 5 crores? So just Google it. So he was not doing financially well post that year. Why? Because he did not have this money management skills, and he did not diversify his money. He put all of his money into 2 of the projects which failed. So just Google it and have a look on that note. And Monica Helen book, she vividly explains how to manage the money and beat the odds and live financially free life. Now I have written some figures here and we'll go through one by one, and I have just summarized this book. So she is saying to have 3 bank accounts. One is income account, second expense account, and third is investment/savings account. And I have done it personally. So income account is where the money flows into your bank. So it can be from various sources. So I have written, for example, 2 of the sources. One is the organization, 40,000. My organization is paying me to do my job, and 10,000. Maybe I have a house and I have rented it out. So that money is coming as a rent. So it rounds about 50,000. It is coming into my bank. Now what she is saying, every month, first or second date, you take some expense and put it into expense account. So I have noted it down, jotted all the activities, all the expenses for my family. Let's say bills, electricity bills or groceries, or let's say I'm going to movie. So round figure is 20,000 per month. So I've taken this 20,000, put it in the expense account. Now remaining 30,000, I've put it in investment/saving accounts. Now we'll also diversify this, okay? Now always remember, always use this cards, credit card or debit card from this account. Do not touch this or this account. Now from 30,000, we will diversify it more. 5% of the income will put into liquidity fund. Now what is liquidity fund? This is an emergency fund which we will keep it for ourselves in case we need it. So 5% of the income, which is 2,500 per month, and putting it into FD or recurring FD. So we can break the FD at any time, right? So that is liquidity fund. Then other 5% of the income we'll put it into gold. So as Indians we love gold, so we'll always choose this rule to buy option of gold. So here I have put 2,500 in gold. We can do it like annually also, 2,500 into 12, and I put it in gold. Now I am deducting this 2 amount from this 30,000, so which is resulting into 25,000. Now we will have medical insurance and life insurance. Coming into medical insurance, I want to ask how many of you guys have medical insurance? Yeah. So company also provides medical insurance, but the author suggests to have your name added into your family floater also. And then life insurance. So last year only I got to know the difference between medical insurance and life insurance. And life insurance is such that we will have only if we have dependents on us. What if something happened and God forbids we are not there? So that policy will take care of our dependents. So always have life insurance. Anybody here have life insurance? Yeah. So I am planning to have life insurance. Then put some money in PPF and then other investment. Other investments I have divided into short-term, mid-term and long-term goals. Short-term as in 1 to 3 years, mid-term 3 to 7 years, and long-term like beyond 7 years. So short-term goals, it might be your vacation, family vacation. Mid-term goals, your planning your child marriage, and a long-term goal, your retirement. So accordingly, we have to invest in that. We can go from, we can take mutual funds or stock market. And since I am a science student, that is not my expertise. So in that case, what I have done, I have taken advice from financial planner and I have divided my funds accordingly. So he has invested my amount in mid cap and small cap and long cap. Okay, and always have a nominee wherever your money is in. Okay, so that is one other chapter dedicatedly for that, and that is it. All the figures which I have noted here all have a different separate chapters. So this book is amazing and I suggest every one of you to have a read. It is a very easy read, and if you want, I'm happy to lend it. Thank you.
Thank you, Shruti, for this amazing explanation. Okay, so we are starting the meeting, the last meeting of the year, the last meeting of this current tenure as well. So let's move ahead with the meeting and let's welcome Toastmaster Vishal.
How many of you feel that you are not able to spend time with your family, friends, with your hobbies? Your work and life is completely unbalanced because you spend a lot of time in the office. And you know what is the reason behind this? The poor management. Managers don't know how to manage the people efficiently. They only bother about the growth of the organization, the numbers. They least bother how their employee, their team feels about the organization, whether their work and life is balanced or not, and resulting in what? Attrition. We have seen the highest attrition in the last 2 to 3 years. Even all the topmost companies, Infosys, TCS, name it, more than 25% of attrition. So today's session, we'll see how to manage the team efficiently. The 1 minute manager will tell you what are those secrets, what are the tricks and techniques, so that we can manage the team well efficiently. Recently, I read one book called 1 Minute Manager, written from the Spencer Johnson. I think last week I already given the book review also. So he was searching for this type of manager who can manage the team, who can lead the team, and at the same time he can see whether his team's work and life is balanced or not. For searching of this manager, he traveled across so many countries, places, met thousands of executives, government officers, military officers. The list is too long. And then what he observed and found, the majorly 2 types of the manager exist in the organization. The first one is kind of a autocratic manager, like a bottom line manager. For them, the organization is always on top, profit minded. They are least bothered about the employee. I am just giving you example. So after the COVID, my boss told me we shall need to go to Singapore for 3 weeks of time. And then I said okay. Then I checked. As we know, after the post-COVID, all the inflation rate is very high across the globe. I checked the allowances and all. Then I said, my boss, it's not possible for me with this allowance to survive in the Singapore for 3 weeks of time. He said, no, that you have to manage, this is a company policy. I can't take any more deviation. So this is how the management style, autocratic, commanding. Another manager I met, another style of the leadership is participating. They are more friendly with the employees. For them, organizer is not on top, but the employee is top. They have a good relations with the employee. I contacted him, sir, this is what the issue is. And he said, okay, this your issue is very genuine. Then don't go, we'll manage other way. So you just imagine in that way, in both the way, company is losing the business. Right? Here I have said no, I will not go. Here said no problem, let business to go. Then young manager thought, then he found these two type of manager style. Then he thought, might be this is what it is in the industry, and he was disappointed. And one day he got a call from his friend, and he told that I heard about a manager, efficient manager, who can manage the team well, lead the team well, at the same time he can able to produce the very good results for the organization. He was so excited. He decided, okay, let me go and meet with this guy, this manager, efficient manager, and ask about all the secrets. Then what are the secrets and all? The manager, efficient manager, said, previously the organization was managed with the top-down leadership style, where employees are not that much happy. But now the trend is completely changed. Customer needs the fast result, fast turnaround, and where the collaborative action is required from the entire staff, all the employees, all the workers even. Where previous style of working, where someone will come and rest has to follow, that will not work. We have to use the brain of the entire team of the organization. And then he said, okay, the young man asked few more things about it. And he said, okay, you go and meet my team. There are three major secrets. These all are around about the 1 minute style of management. That is why people also call me 1 minute manager. Then this young man went to his teammate, met his teammates and all. And their teammates opened the three secrets about the 1 minute. Before we start with these three secrets, since here also the three secrets are very important for managing the people. Same way in our Toastmaster Club, three role players are very important to manage this entire meeting efficiently. So we have three role players: this timer, our counter, and grammarian. So I will ask each role player to come on the stage and explain the roles and responsibility, and also the benefits of the guest. Let me explain the structure of this entire meeting. This entire meeting is divided into three parts. One is the speech session, where the speaker will come and they will deliver the prepared speeches. And the second one is the table topic, where the table topic guest will get the opportunity to speak on impromptu topic. And the third one is the evaluation, where the evaluator will give their feedback for all the speakers. So before that, let me welcome today's role player timer, Toastmaster Janki. Please come on the stage and explain the rules.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay. Once again, good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
So, it is important to put your point, whatever you want to say, in a time limit. Because if you exceed the time, the listener will get bored. Or if you complete your explanation before the time, the speaker might not be catch up the whatever you want to say. So it is important to manage the time and to explain what you want to say. So today I will track the time of each speaker. So I will be sitting over here and I will show three colors card. So at qualifying time I will show green card. At mid time I will show yellow card. And at exceeding time, as it time to conclude your speech will be red card. So let me explain the time of each speaker. So for prepared speaker, generally we have time limit of 5 to 7 minutes, but today we have one speaker of 10 to 12 minutes. So I will show accordingly. Then the second speaker have 5 to 7 minutes time limit. Then we have evaluator. So for evaluators, the time limit are 2 to 3 minutes. So and for table topic speaker, we have time limit of 1 to 2 minutes. Make sure that you will have plus or minus 30 seconds of grace period, so you can conclude your speech accordingly. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next role player is next role is the accountants. I would request Toastmaster, please come on the stage. and share your tools and responsibilities. Thank you.
Thank you to Master Sanjay. I'm Mukesh and I will be playing the role of accountant today. I will be marking your R's, ums, ands, buts and any other additional filler words you might be having. Now the importance of this role is that the reason is now see how you went out of the conversation with my us and ums, and that is why the calculation, the exact knowledge of how many times you use your us and ums. So in the next speech, in the next speaking pattern, you manage these us and ums. So normally picking up on someone is called bullying, but I will be bullying you today for your own benefit. I will be here with my report when I am called next. Thank you so much.
The third role is the grammarian. So grammarian 84 will be the most difficult role in the Toastmaster. I have never ever played this grammarian role. So I would request Toastmaster Sakshi, please come on the stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vishal. Good morning to each one of you. As a grammarian, I have two different responsibilities. My first responsibility is to introduce the word of the day. Today's word of the day is vivid. It means strong, authentic, clear. To give an example, vivid memories, vivid images. Next is the phrase of the day, to beat all the odds. It means to win in situations when expected to fail. To give an example, I had beaten all the odds to get the success. I would request to you make use of the word of the day and phrase of the day at maximum. Toastmaster Shruti has already started with. And please don't forget to raise thumbs up when someone comes up with the word of the day and phrase of the day. Additionally, I will also comment on the usage of English language, grammar, vocabulary. That's all, and I'll present my report when called upon by the general evaluator, Toastmaster Amit.
Thank you. So let us continue with our theme. So a young man met his teammates, and the teammate started with his first secret, the first technique of managing the team. And the first one is the 1 minute goal. So here 1 minute goal, that manager do not need to set the goal for their teams. They just need to empower. They just need to tell them what are the roles and responsibilities. They just need to motivate them. Based on that, the employer teammates will fill the goal, set the goal. And this goal should be 1 minute. By 1 minute, it should be maximum 1 minute. It means one or two paragraph, crisp and clear, so that this particular employee can read it as and when required. And this goal, even his manager also very easily remember. So he also doesn't need to do a lot of follow-ups and all these things with the employee. And this goal should be based on the 80-20%, the 80-20 principle. So 80% results comes with the 20% of the goal. So I am just how it works. You just imagine, see, setting up the goal is the first set of the productivity. You just imagine in that way, and even I have also observed in the organization, the new employees joining, they don't know what exactly they need to do in the organization. They means why they are hired for, what the organizer is expecting from them. So it is kind of like a playing a golf in the night. You don't know where to hit the shot in the night. So that is why setting up the goal is very important. And when this employee sets this goal, and he can also periodically check whether this goal and sections are aligned or not. So that is why setting up the goal is very important, and this setting up the goal make that particular employee self-manageable. That his manager do not need to do a lot of follow-ups and all these things to him, and that is why the employee will set the goals based on his capability, so that he can make sure that with setting up this goal, I can able to make my work and life balance. That's very important. He will not set some overshoot goal so that he has to stretch a lot. So that's the very important for the employee to set this 1 minute goal. Second, the second important one is the 1 minute praising. So we all know everyone likes the praising, appreciation. Based on that, we feel motivated. So this manager always to be very keen and see how the team is progressing. Even a small amount of his performance or good progress, he call them and tell him what things that he has done, how that particular manager feels about it, then keep few seconds of silence so that the teammates can also understand that what things he has done for the betterment of the organization. At the end of the conversation, again he will keep motivating him and saying, keep up doing this good job. So this is how immediately he gives the appreciation when small amount of, even though that performance he has done for the betterment of the organization. Now how it works. So you just imagine in that way that any of the cricket or any of the matches, like cricket or this football, you just imagine there is no scorecard available. Then even we don't have any interest to see that particular match. Even that who playing that game, they are also not interested because there is no scorecard. So that is why that intermediate performance feedback is required. And why, again, we all have observed, like doing 1 hour study, the kids bored. Even we also bored because there is no any scorecard that how much we have studied. And after 6 months of 1 year time, it comes as a result. So that is another trend is changed. There is a internet test nowadays more frequently happen in the school and colleges. So with this, we have one more also that technique is pending. But before that, let us start our speech session. And before I will invite our Toastmaster Anand, who is his first speaker of the day, I would like to invite the evaluator, Toastmaster Janardhan. Please come on the stage. Thank you.
Once again, good morning.
Good morning.
I will be evaluating the speech by Toastmaster Anand, and this will be his level completion speech of his pathways persuasive influence. The purpose of his speech is to reflect on the growth and share some aspect of the growth when he was undergoing this pathways. Time or no, time is 10 to 12 minutes. Over to you.
Thank you. So I will request our speaker today, Toastmaster Anand, please come on the stage. Please have a big round of applause. Toastmaster Anand, transformation, Toastmaster Anand.
When you hear the word transformation, what comes to your mind? Any volunteer?
Change.
Change.
Evolving.
Evolving. Anything else? Progress. That's right. Transformation is a small, whether it is a small or big, it should be change for good, not for bad. That must be met. Whatever we are doing, we must improve in a positive way. That is why Toastmaster exists since 100+ years. Good morning, my dear fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. Today, I am going to share my reflection about my pathway that I have just completed, persuasive influence. I joined this wonderful family called Vadodara Toastmaster Club on 1st June 2023. Since then, I have done many projects under this pathway, persuasive influence. Anybody can tell me what do you mean by persuasive? And influence?
To make a difference.
Make an impact.
Make it effective.
Correct. Effective persuasion, or you can say that how to call people into actions, okay, to what you want to be done from that particular person or particular environment. Right? Toastmaster helped me to grow myself by providing the platform to practice my leadership and communication skill. Sergeant at Arm, before starting up the sessions, he says that Toastmaster is a place where empowering to develop communication and leadership skills, which will result in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Two things, leadership and communication. These two things cannot be changed by what we call as AI or robot or all these things. This will remain same for years to come. And Toastmaster has very lucidly or vividly identified 100 years back that leadership and communication skill is something which will always be there. Have you ever imagined the same job done by two people, but one has done in a great way and the other has done very bad way? It is because the personal factor into it. I played many roles and I delivered many speeches which helped me to grow as a person in my leadership and communication skill. Like I have delivered each projects under my pathway in different aspects of leadership and communication skill. I took all these tag roles, grammarian, R counter, general evaluator, Toastmaster of the day, which helped me to reflect and grow on my leadership and communication skills. Now I will little bit dive into these two things, leadership and communication. Let us go one by one. When we want to master something, we must know the definition of that particular thing. Let's say leadership or leader. Who is a leader? Who is a leader? Please. Tell me who is a leader?
One who inspires.
One who inspires, good.
My favorite definition of leadership is if your actions inspires others to think more, do more, and become more, then you are a leader.
Exactly. Please give a big round of applause. Mr. John has said this. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. So simple, straightforward. If you are cooking, can you do it in a way that inspires others to do that in a better way? Like if I am a timer, can I play the role of a timer in such a fascinating way that others will inspire, and when they took timer role, they will do it little bit better. That is a leader. In this segment of leadership, I would like to recommend one book I have read in 2014, 15 and 16, 3 times. This book called Leader Who Had No Title by Ravin Sharma. I read this 3 times. It's a very fascinating book. You don't need a title to be a leader, because intuitively what we think, a leader must be a CEO or vice president, VP or manager, then only I can be a leader. No. Toastmaster is an amazing place. It gives you wings to be a leader. When you come on the stage, have you ever reflect how you feel when you start on the stage? That inspiration gives you lead life and beating the odds and success. So leadership skill requires to manage conflict very well. I delivered a speech on managing conflict. Conflict is everywhere. In our family, in our office, in our Toastmasters, conflict exists everywhere. So to manage conflict very well is a key aspect of an impactful leader. Then next one is action. I may speak so much, but if my actions are not aligned with what I am speaking, then I cannot be a leader, right? Very famous, you know that lead by example. Recently, I had an experience of attending an annual conference at Ahmedabad, Nirma University on 22nd December, last Sunday. There, the CEO of Electra EV, one company, his name is Samir Yaznik. He was former, president of Tata Technology, He worked with Mr. Ratan Tata for around 7 years directly under him, under his leadership, and he has spent 20 plus years leading Tata Technology. He said very great way that how actions actually prepare you to be a leader. Let's say today we have very good theme of 1 minute manager. Can we become a 1 minute phraser as our Toastmasters that they told us? Can you praise someone who is doing something great? So action speaks louder than the words. That taught us by Toastmaster. When we assign a project, we must take the action to deliver that speech, to complete that project. Now, even the platform has evolved. I have sent yesterday to my evaluator digitally that this is my project objective, this is my speech objective, and I wrote in, please evaluate. So this is where which Toastmaster has helped us to become a great leader. Now the second one is communicator. What you guys think heart of communication? Anybody? Yeah.
Active listening.
Great.
Clarity in terms of sending the message from one person to another.
Perfect. And that will come after active listening. Yes. Next. Anything? Anybody? Clarity. Clarity. Perfect. Yes.
You. If I'm communicating to you, then you are the heart of the matter.
I mean the target speaker, audience, or the person who want to speak. Perfect. Very good things. I mean you speak my words. Okay. Active listening, clarity, and the front person whom we are speaking to, or audience, is very important. These, if you combine all these things, when you do active listening, what happens? Empathy will come into you. If you don't listen, empathy will never come to you. Active listening is not just listening the words. Active listening is getting the information by the body, hand gestures, body gestures from that other person. Feel the feeling of that person. I remember when I become a contestant, how I feel by doing something wrong. Fortunately, one of our great member told me that, Anand, this is wrong. That helped me to get the message strongly and try to improve. That is how you will beat the odds and improve in life. So we have touched upon leadership and communication, and I request each one of you who have seen me over the years, and please let me know privately or publicly how I grown as a leader and a communicator. Okay, I have fortunate enough to attend and be a part of Vadodara Toastmaster Club. One of the key aspect of life, and as leader and communicator, Maya Angelou said, people will forget what you did. People will forget what you said to them. But people will never forget how you made them feel. With this, I close my speech. Thank you.
I personally feel that if you read 10 books or 100 books and you inspire, rather than if you have one-to-one meetings or you hear some live conversations, it will more influence and inspire. So excellent speech by the Toastmaster Ananda. Our next speaker is Toastmaster Rashmi, but before that again, I would like to ask Toastmaster Kunal for the evaluation of her speech and explain the objective.
Good morning,
my fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning.
After the heavy dose of leadership and communication, guess what happened next? Well, I just revealed the title of Toastmaster Rasmi's speech. Guess what happens next? Don't expect me to dance here, right? So, Toastmaster Rashmi is pursuing the path of strategic relationship. She is currently at level 2 and she is going to deliver the speech on project 1. The timer, please note, the timing of the speech is 5 to 7 minutes. And unfortunately, she did not give me the evaluation sheet, so I have to explain the speech objective. So this is a request to all speakers to give the evaluation sheet. The purpose is understanding our leadership style. So Toastmaster Rashmi, I'm sure many of you know that she is known for converting or transforming the ordinary client to an extraordinary human being, right? Starting from I am just woke up to I am ready. So let's be ready that starting from a passive listening audience to engaging audience, let's see how she will transform the audience. Okay, with that.
Thank you, Toastmaster. We are also awaiting extraordinary evaluation. So I would like to invite Toastmaster Rashmi, please come on the stage. Please have a big round of applause. Toastmaster Rashmi, guess what happened? Toastmaster Rashmi, guess what happened next? Guess what happened next? Toastmaster Rashmi, all the best.
Have you ever faced such kind of situation when you fully confident and prepared for doing something good work, yeah, doing something important work, and miss very important information? So good morning, Toastmaster and esteemed guest. Today I am going to share my first public speech of my life. I was 12 years old and studying in 7th class. I got the opportunity to speak in front of audience on the occasion of annual function. My voice was low from my childhood, so my friends were teaching me, no one will listen your voice. But I had confidence because my class confidence and my teacher confidence. So I prepared my speech according to my teacher. And when I was delivering my speech, my voice was loud and clear. Everyone clapped for me. That moment gave me lots of confidence. And this confidence carried with me till my college. Now I am sharing about my second public speaking. When I was in college, I got the opportunity to take a participation in a public speaking competition. So I took participation with my friends in this competition. We did practice with dedication, and I had confidence I won the competition. So my main branch of college was 300 kilometers away from my college branch. I convinced my brother to accompany with us. So finally, that day came, and we reached there with full of enthusiasm. Next, what happened next? Can you guess anyone? Can you guess anyone? I was not able to deliver my speech. Why? The competition date was same, day was same, time was same, but competition place was not same. Competition venue was that place where I was studying, means branch, college branches. We were away from 300 kilometers from venue, and we were not able to go there. So I missed the opportunity to give a speech. So I feel that I missed very important message, information. That reason I missed the opportunity. Next, again I got an opportunity to speak in front of public. So I got from Toastmaster. The day of my first icebreaker speech. I prepared this speech with same confidence. But when I saw in front of me lots of experienced speakers and lots of good speakers, what happened next? I lost my confidence. My body and my voice shivering, and I had lots of hesitation. But I complete my speech with lots of hesitation, lots of nervousness. That time I failed. But at the next time, what I observed, all speakers and people stood up and clapped for me. That moment felt me beat the odds and encouraged me to become a good speaker. So now I am here. Friends, have you noticed in three speech what I want to say? First speech, that time I was a child, so no any fear in my mind, no any background thinking in my mind. So I gave a speech very clearly and loudly with full of confidence. And in the second speech, I missed the opportunity because of important information. And the third speech, I made a imaginary fear in my mind. I make a pressure in over our mind. And I have seen lots of audience, lots of experienced people. So I could not able to give a speech in a proper way. So friends, just if you want to achieve your goal, so only focus on your goal. Don't think any background thinking, and don't see the environment and atmosphere. So this is all for my speech. Thank you so much.
So guess what is the next? It's a timer report. So I would request Toastmaster Janki, please share the time report.
So both speakers are qualified. Toastmaster and Ananda took 11 minutes 30 seconds, and Toastmaster Rashmi took 7 minutes 15 seconds. So both are qualified.
So it's a time for voting. So I think Toastmaster Kabir will open the poll. So we'll give 1 minute time for the voting. You send it? Okay. So, for all the first session, we have, as I mentioned, 3 major sessions, the prepared speeches and the table topic, and the third one is the evaluation. So first session is finished. So now we are going towards the second session, which is table topics. Before that, let me have the third last secret techniques for the 1 minute manager. So again, that young man was asking all these techniques, tricks and all. Then he came to know about the third technique, the third trick. It is all about the 1 minute redirect with the team. Usually we have seen that managers accumulate all the bad things what the team has done, and at the time of the appraisal he will show, like blasting the bomb at the end of the year. But at the same time, the 1 minute manager will not overlook any single mistakes, because any mistakes can be a major consequences for the organization. It's not like one manager has to be goody and he has to give all the good feedback. So any of the teammates is not doing good, he will ask her, he will explain him what things that he has done, what are the consequences, what the manager feels about that mistakes, and then again a silence so that the opponent can digest what the things that he has done. And then again at the last, he will give him the confidence that mistakes can be done with anyone. You are bigger than the mistakes and keep up doing the good job. So this is how we very efficiently he managed the mistakes or any of the escalations. So with this, so this is all the 3 techniques, very simple 1 minute techniques I have explained. So now moving towards the next session. So I would invite the table topic master today, Toastmaster Sanjay. Toastmaster Sanjay, please come on the stage. Thank you.
So I am table topic master of the day. Table topic. What is that?
Table topic
Master. So here you would like to give an opportunity to speak impromptu, because in life as well, sometimes it's happened that it was not planned and someone is asked any questions. Then you have to speak promptly. And that is the best way to deal the situation. So here we will give you an opportunity, specifically the some guest, to come on the stage and speak for 1 to 2 minutes. So as you are aware, now 2024 is going on and UBE is going to start. So with this context, I would like to ask the first speaker who want to be the first. Any guest?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Rahul.
Rahul. Okay, Rahul. So Rahul, for you, if you could go back and redo one moment from this year, what would it be? If you could go back and redo one moment from this year, what would it be?
If I could this year and redo one moment, actually this thought came to my mind yesterday night only, but it was not like that I wanted to go back 1 year. Actually, I wanted to go back 10 years and redo something, because so something which might be diverting from the topic, but then I will just carry on what I was thinking in my mind. What should I have done 10 years back, which would have made my present a bit better. Okay, so one of the things what I was thinking through my thoughts was to be a bit more aggressive and taken more risks. It's almost a decade, and a bit more fearlessness in terms of the decision making that we made. And that's what I realized, that I think somebody also said here that fear is an imaginary thing. The second speaker just spoke about it. So fear is imaginary. When you come onto the stage, it's a man in the it's in your mind only. Nothing is there, okay? So there is nothing which is going to affect you. If you can think in those terms, I think you can make your decisions in a better way. Obviously, that will help you to move forward, or that will help you to achieve your goals in a better way. So those are some of the thoughts which I had. And for coming to specifically to the topic, actually, the last 1 year has been very good. I am just relocating from Chennai to Vadodara. This is my first week into Vadodara city. So I've made some positive steps this year in particular. So I don't have anything as such for this year, but then in the long run, I do have certain things which I would have loved to do in a better way, but then no regrets on that, because you make your choices and then those are the actions you take, and every action has a consequence in life. You could have done better, but then you take learnings from them and move forward in your life. So that's the message from my side. Take the actions and take your actions in a fearless manner. Over to you.
So now going to the next speaker. Okay. So, what is the one thing you would like to do differently in this year? I mean next year. What is the one thing you would like to do differently?
Okay. So based on my all previous experiences or with respect to this year?
Next year.
I mean,
Differently, which you have not done in this year.
okay. So if I start with the 1 minute manager book, what Vishal has mentioned, there are different kind of managers. Someone are autocratic, they will try to command everything and they will say that you have to do this way only. I am of the opposite nature. So I am with the people. I would say I am a people manager. Sometimes I avoid or I will let go organization's benefits, but I will keep in mind my people's benefit. And that is how I manage my team. And I build a trust between the team. So once I have that trust between me and my team, I am able to achieve my goals. But sometimes it conflicts with the organization goal. So this year I am trying that, okay, I will not miss the benefits of my employees or my team, but I have to come in between, the midway, so that I can achieve organization goal and I am not sacrificing the goal or benefits of my team. So that is the way I want to work in the coming year. So that's all. Thank you.
So what are you most excited about in this coming year? What are you most excited about in this coming year?
Very good morning to everyone present here. So one thing that, actually not one thing, there are many areas that I am excited about. So I have just completed my degree, my master's in counseling psychology in July, and I am very keen, looking forward to work. I am currently associated with an NGO and looking forward to have more clients, make an impact in people's life, guide them as a psychologist. I am a painting artist as well, so I am looking forward to paint more, make new paintings and sell them. So would love to also refine my cooking skills and cook new dishes. So that's me. The other area, I would say, learn money management. I think it's a very important skill, even for women, because we all are empowered. And manage my health better, my fitness better. So looking forward to it. Thank you very much, everyone.
Okay, so now next our experience Toastmaster. So, what is one skills you want to learn in this new year? What is one skills you want to learn in this new year?
Thank you, table topic master. What is the one skill I want to learn in FY25? Not FY, because in the year of 2025. I'm an engineer. I'm done with learning, to be honest. I learn based out of the experiences which I had never planned, okay? And indirect learning always happens. Because what I have realized that if I aim for something, I never reach to that goal. So it is better to follow the same principle that life is what happens to you when you are when you are busy making plan for others, right? So, but yeah, if I have to answer that what is the one skill I have to learn, only one thing. Being a leader in the office and being a husband at home and being father at home. To control the tonality of my voice, because sometimes the message, even though how much right it is, it doesn't make any sense if your tonality is wrong. So I have been failing continuously so far in controlling my tonality. I don't know what is wrong with me, but that is one thing that I would like to focus on, the control the tonality, because I don't know how the world is conspiring against me, that whenever I aim for that, the next day I fail. But yes, I am committed, I am determined that in the year of 2025, I will be focusing on my tonality. And probably I'll be submitting my report card in the month of December. Thank you. Yeah.
You would like to try?
Kirit sir.
Yeah. No, last.
Yes.
So, who is one person who made a big impact on your life this year? Who is one person who made a big impact on your life this year? You have 30 seconds time. You can think and then after.
Sriraj.
So good morning all.
Good morning.
And I'm thrilled and excited to hear from you. The way you are speaking, you are expressing yourself, and I'm motivated from that. I will try to invite those in my speaking session also. So the one person who influenced me this year, I would say my colleague Shakti Yadav. I am new to corporate world. I just joined a company last and to grow this year. So it is difficult to adjust with many things. The language, the rules and responsibilities, the timings of the organization. So I would say there are people, my experienced seniors, who brought me to the professional side of the job. It taught me a lot of responsibilities, techniques, strategies, everything. But this guy Shakti, he personally invited me to this organization. Like as a friend, he was just 1 year senior. So a person who invited me to this organization so that I can see it as a team or a family or a group. So I would say he is the one who influenced me in the right way, the beautiful way in this year. That's it. Thank you.
Now next. 2024, what would it be? If you could give your future self-advice for 2024, what would it be? Sorry, 2025.
What it
would be? Yes, self-advice for
What?
2025.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
If I am supposed to give some advice to my future self, it would be that I should manage my time in some better way. Because this year, what happened was I passed through two different phases of something was going in my life, and I was totally disturbed in one part. In second part, I was totally excited and motivated. So I had taken so many decisions and so many things. I have started doing so many things that at some point of time I am overwhelmed. So my future self, I'll tell, cool down and start planning your days, start planning your months, and start planning your years. And in this way, I'm working on it already, and I have suggested it to myself already. And thank you so much.
Sir, do you want to try?
So let's just say that.
Yeah, yes.
No, that was. Sir, you can. What?
Okay. So if the new year could bring you one magical power, what would it be? If the new year could bring one magical power, what it could be?
Hello everyone again. One thing, so a magical power would be I could tell myself, like, if I could just get busy doing only few things and saying no. Saying no is a superpower I want to have. I don't want to overcommit myself. Just focus on 2 or 3 very few things and have good sleep. Yes, so sleeping is a superpower. I want to focus on my sleep. I want to sleep for 8 hours with no dreams. So that is the only thing I
We have some English masters who are mastering that.
So
Name?
Rutum.
Rutum.
Do we have some more time?
One more.
Kirit sir को देखो ना.
One more you can. One more you can.
Kirit sir. So sir, same question to you. If you could go back and relive one moment from this year, what would it be?
Yeah, there are many moments which people would like. When you look back, you feel that you could have done it better. So in life, I don't think what I have achieved is enough for anybody as such. I was a good painter, I used to paint. I was a good singer, I used to sing. But one skill which I could not ever do is to play some instrument. Fortunately, both my sons can play without properly learning piano and harmonium. But I could never probably try to do that. And they say how everybody can learn it, any age you can learn. If I go back, because I never attended anything in the music classes for learning instrument. So I think at the age where I am, musical instrument would have given me a lot of solace. Writing needs an effort. Music gives you peace of mind. And if you play the music yourself, it is completely different experience. I could see the tribute played to Zakir Hussain after that. I was never imagining that common people were giving tribute to him for his tabla skill. Obviously, there was some divine thing in that. I regret that I never tried to learn any instrument. And now, with the instruments which are available on the internet, and I bought a small Casio piano, very small. Only thing is when to practice, because if you are learning, you are definitely disturbing some people. So now my aim is to just go out take that piano and try to learn something. Now internet is full of lessons available. I am sure that in the coming year, in some of the landmark sessions, I am able to play something.
Wow.
So, this is all about table topic session. I hope you have enjoyed. And now, I would ask Simon to show their report.
Once again, good morning all of you. So, I'm glad to announce that all speakers have been qualified. I'll just read down the times that they have taken to get what they have spoken. So, guest Rahul took 2 minutes 10 seconds, guest Jamin took 1 minute 2 seconds, Toastmaster Kosha took 1 minute 20 seconds, Toastmaster Kunal took 1 minute 55 seconds, guest Sriraj took 1 minute 24 seconds, Toastmaster Madhula took 1 minute 6 seconds, guest Rutunj took 50 seconds, Toastmaster Kiri took 1 minute 36 seconds. So all are qualified.
So, the second session is also over. Now we are moving towards the last sessions of this meeting. This last session is all about the evaluation. So, I would like to invite the today Chandra evaluated Toastmaster Amit. Please come on the stage and take this meeting forward.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Good afternoon, all. Today I will be conducting the feedback session, that is evaluation portion of the meeting. I will be calling a team member to assist me with giving feedback on the speeches that were given by the speakers. Help me welcome Toastmaster Janardhan to evaluate the speech given by Toastmaster Anand.
Good morning once again. I am very fortunate to evaluate Toastmaster Anand's speech today, which has been a leadership masterclass to say the least. He touched upon various aspects of his leadership, which is leadership, communication, managing conflict and actions. He also talked about why he joined Toastmasters. He talked about the meaning of his pathways, perseverance, and influence. During his speech, he used pauses very effectively. When he was quoting about the people will not remember what you said, he was intermittently using the pauses very effectively, and it helped us to understand the quote in a better way. Anand's USP has been the body language, as in the vocal variety. And today in the speech, it was very well evident he used vocal variety very effectively throughout the speech. His body language was very upright. He has very broad shoulders and he has a very good height, and he used it very effectively. One is to have it, other is to use it. So he was using it very effectively and was helping us to connect with him as he was going through his speech. He kept the audience engaged by asking frequent questions. But there was a googly there. When he asked a question about leadership, Toastmaster Kunal exactly told what he wanted. Which doesn't happen most of the time. Like people say different things, but you won't get the exact words. But he managed very nicely by giving a round of applause, so which was very nice. It was a very small thing, but he managed very nicely. He also shared a book in between his speech, and it was very effective. He kept the audience engaged throughout his speech. Having talked about the food aspect, there are two more things which I would like to want him to improve. One is that his hands was clasped like this, not throughout the speech, but when he was transitioning from one hand usage to other hand usage. Like it was like this, and again it went somewhere and came like this and went to another aspect. So it was clasped in between. This indicates a closed body language, but he never intended to display that, but it was happening, which is something which is Other thing is, during his speech, he shared one incident about the contest chair, which happened as he was going through his pathways. Maybe he could have shared one or two more incidents. I am sure he would have had lot to know. Once again, I want to congratulate Toastmaster Anand for completing his pathways, and it was really inspiring for me. And I consider myself lucky to hear his speech, and I am sure he is going to inspire us more in the days to come. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Janardhan. Now, please help me welcome Toastmaster Kunal to evaluate the speech given by Toastmaster Rashmi.
Once again, good morning. And good morning to my target speaker, Toastmaster Rashmi. Toastmaster Rashmi, I would like to commend you for 3 areas where you excelled. Number 1, you took full time. Utilizing the full time is an art. So you actually excelled in that area. Number 2, your speech was flawless. You never fumbled during your speech. And number 3, the construction of your speech was also very nice. There were 3 speeches, and at the end you gave a message to the audience. So it was a well-crafted, well-curated speech out of your real life example, which is always a good way to captivate the audience attention. But yes, there is always a way that you can take your speech to the next level, because communication and leadership, it is a journey, not a destination. And when you embark on that journey, the first milestone what you see on that is the confidence. Now here I want to give you 1, 2 and 3. My evaluation has 1, 2 and 3 points. It is my own rule basically. Number 1 is one place. I would suggest till the time you get enough confidence, no need to use the stage movement. That milestone will come as you progress further, because when you make unnecessarily stage movement, sometimes we distract audience attention. So till the time we, I would say, conquer the confidence, it is better to avoid the stage movement. 2, take 2 seconds to connect with the audience. Not just one person, but with each and every one, so that audience will feel connected. For example, if I have to tell your story, when I was in the 7th standard and when I was preparing my speech, my friends were laughing at me, but I was very confident. Like that, I was connecting with each and every individual, right? And 3, this is the 3 minutes rule. Please take 3 minutes to get ready for the speech. I can completely understand the way you come every Sunday with your family to attend the meeting, but whenever you want to give a speech, take 3 minutes to get ready. I'll give you an example. Today, if you take your picture, there is a string tied here. Okay? There is a zip. This will restrict you unconsciously. You are here to express openly. So, take a moment, get ready, and then deliver. It is a performance, right? And you have to perform to your fullest. And it is not that, I would say, difficult to audit ourselves that am I ready for the speech. You must have seen some experienced speaker taking a sip of water before they come here. And that is a secret, right? To give a better performance. But yes, all in all, you are an excellent speaker, and with every speech, you are excelling to the next level. So we would love to hear more speeches from you, and with that, over to you, General.
Now is the time for timer's report. I invite Toastmaster Janaki to
So both evaluators have been qualified. As the speaker have utilized it full time, you have also utilized it full time. So you had taken 3 minutes 29 seconds. And evaluator 1, Toastmaster Janardhan 2, exact 3 minutes.
After that. Okay. Now, help me welcome Toastmaster Kabir for table topic.
So we have said earlier in Toastmaster VTM also that the best way to not put yourself in the pressure of table topic speech is to take up the TTE rule. So good morning fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I am the table topic evaluator for today's meeting. Starting with our table topic master, Toastmaster Sanjay. He gave good topics in context to the current year, so it can be relevant to all the speakers, which was a very good thing to do and makes it easier to speak also. Our first speaker guest, Rahul, you showed a pretty good confidence while coming to the stage and while delivering your speech also. And you diverted at the first from your topic, but you yourself realized that you were diverting and then came back to your topic and delivered the speech, which was a pretty good thing. So that's all I have to say for you. Guest Jaimin, you were given the topic and you understood the topic nicely and you showed a very good understanding of that in your speech also. You used good hand gestures while delivering your speech. So that's all I have to say for you. Toastmaster Kosha, you started with good morning, address the audience, and which again is up on you. You had restricted eye contact towards this side of the room, and sometimes you look towards the ceiling and towards the floor. So try to use a wide eye contact. And in the middle, towards the end also, you had your hands clasped like this while speaking. So that was my observation for you. Toastmaster Kunal, you talked about one skill you want to learn in the coming year. Your answer was pretty straightforward and clear to understanding for the audience. You used good stage movement also over here and used good hand gestures which were relevant. Only thing I want to say for you is your hands were in the pocket towards the start like this and you only used one hand as a gesture. Guest Sri Raj, a very good point I want to highlight is that you took some time to think before you started to speak your table topic and you addressed the audience also before starting. Your answer was very direct and you had a very clear articulation of your answer. So that was a pretty good thing. Toastmaster Mridula, you answered your table topic quickly, but it was a very nice answer. You had good hand movements throughout your speech, but I would like to say that your stage movement, as mentioned earlier, your stage movement was not relevant. Your stage movement was like this, so I think it can be avoided if it's not necessary. Yes, Rutunj, you gave a very excellent answer as saying no as a superpower that you would like to like, which I would say that it's a very good answer. And then you added humor also with a witty answer that you would like to have sleep as a superpower. Toastmaster Kirit, I would like to highlight that you answered with interest. We could sense an interest in your answer which engages with audience nicely. You used good hand movements also and added humor also. Again, my observation with you was that you had a recurring stage movement like this from one leg to another. Lastly, I would like to say that the topics were very good and it were answered nicely by all of them. It was relatable and all of them used personal anecdotes also. Only thing I would like to suggest is one topic was repeated, I believe, towards the end, which can be avoided and a new topic can be introduced. While coming to the stage and leaving the stage, please handshake and don't leave the stage empty. And one of the most important suggestion for table topics is use the 30 seconds which you have to think about your topic and then deliver. So that was my report and over to you.
Next we will hear from wordmaster and grammarian Toastmaster Sakshi, who has been tracking use of the words of the day and listening to the good usage and points of improvement. Please, Toastmaster Sakshi, help.
First is R counter.
Acha, okay. Sorry. The R counter tracks the use of verbal pauses. Now, Toastmaster Mukesh will give the report on R counting.
Good morning, everyone. Again, I hope it's still morning. Yeah, good morning again. So I'm here with my R counter report. Let's get to it straight away. As said, this role is first time I got to know that how difficult it must be, this role. So let's get to it. First of all, Toastmaster of the day, Vishal. Sorry to call out your name wrongly previously. There were few so's and thens, but one of the thing I learned today was the particular strategic pauses you took when explaining your topic. That was the 1 minute manager. That was awesome, but there were few repetitive words. One of the repetitive words you use frequently is so and then. Two of the repetitive. So and then are repeatedly used. Then the prepared speakers, I don't know how you took the 10-minute, 12-minute speech, but Ananda, Toastmaster Ananda, it was absolutely flawless. I mean, there was nothing at all which I could point out. So kudos to you. Prepared. Then second speaker, Rashmi, TM Rashmi, there were around 7 hours and was plenty of times. So that needs to be taken care of. And another so is a repetitive word. Okay, coming to beating all odds, absolutely. Guess Rahul had nothing at all to point out. So that was awesome. Guess Rahul did awesome. He beat all odds for that. Table topic speaker 2, that is guest Jainam. Jamie. Guest Jamie. 2 buts and 2 so's. It sounds awful to say this, but again his was an awesome thing. Then table topic speaker 3, that is TM Kosha, Toastmaster Kosha. There were 3 R's and around 5 so's. So there were plenty of times. Moving further now to the table topic speakers, Sriraj had many R's, several R's needs to be worked on. General evaluator Amit, again few R's. Evaluator Janardhan, nothing at all to point out. And the absolute vividly presented report was by Toastmaster Kunal, who presented it without the notes, and it was particularly when I took the notes what needs to be taken care of. Okay. Then we had speaker Rutunj. We had a table topic speaker Rutunj with 2 hours, but again absolutely okay. Then we had Mridula, many hours, several hours, but you had to think, and I felt that you got emotional in between with the topic you had. And Kirit, as usual, Toastmaster Kirit, it was nothing to point out. And evaluator Kabir, hours, there were 5 hours, 5 ends, and few of the source, but a detailed explanation of that. I hope the report was okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mukesh, for bullying us in a very nice way, very polite way. Now, please help me welcome Toastmaster Sakshi to give a report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amit, and good afternoon once again. First of all, I would like to acknowledge speakers who use word of the day and phrase of the day. Word of the day have been used by Toastmaster Shruti, Toastmaster Ananda, Toastmaster Mukesh. Phrase of the day, Toastmaster Ananda, Toastmaster Rashmi, and Toastmaster. So please give them a huge round of applause. Thank you. Apart from that, there were so many good words, words used during the course of the meeting. Dilemma, bullying, empower, lucid, it is synonym of vivid only, empathy, shivering, solace, embark. Then coming to the phrases, so many phrases were used and indeed they were motivational one. Playing a role in the night, it is actually a synonym, it is synonymous of the phrase throwing shot in the dark. Then there were phrase, leader is someone who inspires others to do work and become more. Action speaks louder than words. Then people will forget what you say, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Again, a motivational one. Fear is an imaginary thing. Then guest Rahul used, every action has a sequence, so take the actions in a fearless way. Very nice one. Life happens to you when you are busy helping others. So it was indeed a good one. Though the overall meeting went well, but I pointed out some grammatical errors I would like to list out. Might not be catch. Someone used this. So it should be might not catch. Here conjunction is something which is unnecessary. Then this manager, it should be replaced with the manager. Now the pronouns should be replaced with adjective. Why? Because that thing or that person is not in the near space and time. Then the kids bored. It should be the kids get bored. So since the whole narration was going in a passive voice. I've also pointed some grammatical errors in prepositions, articles, conjunctions. So I believe it might be due to slip of tongue, and definitely you will work on the toes in your future speeches by being cautious, by being slow, by being fully prepared. And I believe that it will help you indeed become better composers. Thank you.
Now I will have few comments on the meeting as a whole. Timer, please note my time is between 2 to 3 minutes. Meeting 3:46 started well on time. Current President Toastmaster Jan Lee open up the meeting with guest introduction and nice speech. Toastmaster Kunal's theme, 1 minute man. Toastmaster Vishal's theme, 1 minute manager, was very knowledgeable to work in a corporate world. Toastmaster Shruti, the book of the week, she explained well about the money management, and all the speakers and evaluators were very well prepared and have done great. Toastmaster Sanjay conducted table topic session very well, and Toastmaster Kabir provided his valuable feedback on table topic. The purpose of the meeting was met well. Thank you.
So first let me give a sip of water. Immediately implementation. Evaluation session is finished. Isn't it? No. It's not finished. Mine is still pending. So let's quickly recap that what you have digested, understood. So 3 techniques. Which one? First one is
1 minute goal.
1 minute goal. So goal should be very crisp, maximum 1 or 2 paragraphs, so anyone can easily understand. Second,
1 minute
1 minute phrasing. Right. So this will motivate your team that you do it immediately rather than doing it at very last moment. And the last, redirecting. 1 minute redirecting, it means give the feedback. If someone is not doing good, don't wait till the appraisal time. Immediately tell him why he needs to improve it. So with this, let's get back to the story. This young man finally got the right manager. And he worked with that manager for a long time. He also understood. And finally he became also a 1 minute manager. So with this, I would like to close this thing. But I'm just throwing the open questions to all of you. Would you like to become a 1 minute manager? With this, I would like to hand over the stage. But before that, yes, Toastmaster Kirit would like to say something for this this committee. So I would like to call Toastmaster Kirit. Please come.
Sorry for this change in agenda. I'm taking a couple of minutes to say a few things. This is the last presidential address of Toastmaster Janki, and I would like to definitely say a few things about her. In the VTM's history, there are only 2 times presidential election took place. One was Sanjay Puja a few years back, and this year it was Toastmaster Anand and Toastmaster Janki. As she rightly said today that she was thinking to take a challenge. Her debut churches misguided all of us. If you remember, Congress President Kamraj made Indira Gandhi Prime Minister. He never thought that she could be an excellent Prime Minister. We also all thought so that Demure and a young Janki would be able to handle such senior group of Toastmasters in our club. But in the very first address she gave, our eyes were opened. She is such a creative person at this age. Whether you give him a table topic, I remember the table topic role she took, if everybody remembers, it was beautifully done role. Any role, she always brings creativity. And she took this challenge so nicely. She was absent for a few months, I think, because her father was not very important. But from there also, she was monitoring all progress in the Toastmasters. We must all learn that if you take challenge, a person can grow. Many times you actually misguide. Like nobody thought that Narendra Modi could be a good Prime Minister. When he was made the Chief Minister of Gujarat, nobody knew about him. Similarly, P.V. Narasimha Rao was a very docile foreign minister. But when he was made Prime Minister, we could see what all he could think. So never judge book by its cover. I always say that Toastmaster Janki did a wonderful job for 6 months. We must, all of us must applaud for the action. And I am sure, like any past president like Ronald and all, she will continue to contribute to the Toastmasters in Baroda and also lead us to the next level. Thank you.
So I would like to invite Toastmaster Ronald also would like to say a few words for this committee.
Thank you. Actually, Kirit sir has nothing left for me to congratulate the outgoing EXCOM. So thank you very much, the entire EXCOM, Toastmaster Vikram, Toastmaster Janki and the entire team. They have done a fab job. So that was done, but I am here for a different thing. So in continuation with the theme of 1 minute manager, I would like to share my experience, what I have done at my own office as a learning from Toastmasters. So 1 minute manager, whatever 3 strategies you have shared with the group, is about manager giving feedback, apprising team or monitoring team. That is one thing. What about the other way around? Getting the feedback from the team about your performance. So that is what I have implemented at my workplace as a moment of truth. I designed a question paper, gave to my team that you give this, you evaluate my performance. I kept an HR in between. They submitted the responses to the HR and I got a direct sheet without name that this person has rated you this. And that actually helped me to prepare myself for the future course of actions, that in this area my team that I still lack and I need to work on that area. So that is how the complete circle took place. We as a leader, sometimes we are very habituated to give feedbacks to our team, but sometimes we are not very receptive to take feedbacks. Right?
Excellent.
Yeah. So it is better to take feedback from the team and complete the circle. And that's how the team excel and team becomes more free and open with the leaders. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Actually said, so we call it a 360-degree feedback in the corporate, right? So these also fourth technique. I think I would request all of you to add it. 360-degree feedback taking from the team.
Just one thing, sir, you are doing this besides your organization's 360-degree evaluation.
Because organization has conducted this.
Yes.
Manager and employee feedback.
Correct. But no, I do it with my team on personal basis.
Okay.
That
Then
this is-
apart from that,
I make it more informal kind of a thing. That this is I want you to.
It is for a person.
Okay, got it.
Many companies have already started taking
Yeah.
this thing.
Because we used to, we have the MSF, that multi-source feedback, and we give the link and they have to go. Yeah, but that becomes very formal and we don't get actual feedback.
People don't come out.
Yeah.
So thank you all. So with this, I would like to hand over the stage to voting. Yes, please do the vote for all the role players. Give 1 minute time for the voting. So done? Okay, so I would like to hand over the stage to presiding officer, Postmaster.
So now it's good afternoon to all of you. The last meeting of the year as well as my tenure as a presidency. So a mixed feeling that from the next meeting I won't be able to share my thoughts as an opening address, but I'm happy that I will see our rising president, Toastmaster Sakshi, as an opening address, and I learned from her a lot. So having a mixed feeling, I would like to share a thank note to for a very short time. So firstly, I would like to thank my VTM family for trusting me, supporting me at every stage of this journey, and kept trust on me. So thanks to VTM family. Secondly, I would like to thank my ExCom team. Each member have dedicatedly justified their role, and they have the kind of dedication to show and to make sure that the role have been justified. So thanks to each ExCom members, and without guidance, it won't be possible to have this beautiful journey. So I'd like to thank our senior members, Toastmaster Kirit, Toastmaster Krunal sir, Gitanjali ma'am, every senior member for guiding us throughout the contest, whether it's having any event or contest. So thank you, senior members, and also our area director Toastmaster Jyoti. She had throughout the tenure, she had made sure that the awards, the appreciation that VTM is as a rising VTM family should be appreciated at every level of the Toastmasters. So thanks to her as well. So I am now officially signing off as a president, but yes, I am always available for VTM family and always ready to contribute to VTM. So thank you everyone for this opportunity. And I would like to thank Toastmaster Kirit sir that this appreciation that he said, that was surprising for me, but yes, I felt very privileged to contribute to the VTM family. Thank you, sir. Okay, so now it's time for appreciation certificate. So I would like to welcome Toastmaster of the Day, Vishal, to distribute. Mukesh. We have best table topic speaker Toastmaster Krunal.
Thank you.
Best role player Toastmaster Kabir. And best evaluator Toastmaster Krunal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. With this, we are adjourning the meeting number 346 with having a beautiful next year. So, happy new year to in advance to